What's up, boys, girls, and everything in between? It is Raptor Patton again. Like to hang out with you. So I started playing this file and this game, and then realized that I wasn't recording anything. So I'm a little farther along than I was last time, just because I've been sitting here like, oh yeah, no, this is fun, and then realized that's my recording file. Oh, good. So that got a little messed up. It did. I'm sorry. What the? Oops. That was my mistake. Oh, okay. We're under attack. We actually have to come down from this direction, now that I think about it. Anyway, so I was thinking, and in the past I've been not sober. And as a result of that, I've been a little mean in some of my previous episodes, and for that I do apologize. I really do. I don't want to be mean to anyone. I don't want to create trouble or an unpleasant situation for anyone. So, my whole thing is that you're not stupid if you don't use big words. I think that it is bad form and a bad sign of just an ill-informed citizen, as you should be to be a responsible citizen, in my opinion. You should pay attention to current events, and there are certain books, certain thoughts, philosophies, philosophers that you definitely need to read. I feel that anyone's education is incomplete if they don't read, say, for instance, the Bible, the Quran, 1984, any number. Oh, we got something going on. So they're talking about stuff and things. So, yeah. I am no helpless cerebrate. Okay, so we're supposed to keep killing them. Alright, good to know. That's all you had to say, both of you. You didn't have to talk forever. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that there are certain books and certain thoughts and philosophies that you should, to be a well-rounded, educated, and reasonable person, you should have at least read. You should pay attention to current events. That's just something that you should do as a responsible person. I think that a lot of people have incomplete educations, and they do not seek to continue their education. Knowledge and information and philosophy and thought and ideas, and all of them spelt out for you in a way that is easy to understand, is available at all times. We live in the computer age. We have the internet. I don't feel that there's an excuse to be ill-informed and to be poorly read and illiterate, uneducated, in a full education again. Everybody has varying levels of what they know, but I think there are certain things, or at least the aspect of certain things, that you should observe throughout your entire life. One of those is to be constantly learning. You should be constantly challenging your own ideas, coming up with something different, finding a different idea and challenging it yourself. seeing why it is you believe what you believe. And if you've actually had a time of critical reflection on yourself and your beliefs, and you have read, you have studied, you have pursued all these various thoughts and philosophies, then yes, I think that your opinion at that point should not only be respected, it cannot be taken lightly. Someone who has that full of an experience is not someone that can just be ignored. You can't do that. Or else you're losing out on a lot of opportunity. Your arguments simply mean less. They're going to be less educated and less thought through than your opponents. So to stay on a good educational, fundamental footing, as one might say, it's important to continue to learn these things. And it's not only educational and academic, scholarly things that you should keep up on. I think that everybody should continually learn skills when available. Anything from carpentry to some basic metalworking to learning how to change your own oil or change a tire, to more strange things. Maybe pick up knitting, maybe pick up sewing, maybe create something, get into painting, get into something that you can afford and that interests you. I think that that's another important thing that helps stave off things like dementia, that helps you stay active, focused, and engaged in your own life, so to speak. And someone who is actively learning is going to keep a sharper mind than those who choose not to, or who can't. And if you continue learning, you study these important philosophies. You should read a book by Stephen Hawking. You should read Voltaire, and you should read John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin, and Thomas Paine, and Karl Marx, and Vladimir Lenin. You should read the Bible. You should read the Aeneid, the Odyssey, Beowulf. These are things that a well-rounded person, if it's within their means, should learn these things. They should do some study and improve themselves constantly. But that's just my opinion. And I think that while I might think that that's important, other people might find watching sports or car races or demolition derbies is more important to them. They might think that way. And that's fine. It's entirely within your right to think how you will. I just think that you're missing out on a great deal of importance in life. You're missing out on some of the finer, more cultured, more deep, nuanced aspects of being alive. You're just missing out on some things. And I just don't think that's good. I think that it's important for everyone to work on themselves whenever possible. They simply should So, let's see, we're advancing. Oh, we found something. Well, engage it, boys. Jesus, man. The Protoss have some of the just cheapest, crappiest moves out there. Just overpowered as hell sometimes. Oh well. Retreat, retreat. We've got more troops. We need to build more, though. That is for sure. Anyway, so there's just kind of my 2 cents on being a well-rounded, smart, serious individual. These are things that come with time. I would expect that if you're 50 years old, you should have read more than I have. And that's cool. And if you're my age, and you haven't read as much as me, that's fine. If you read more than me, congratulations, that's amazing. I don't feel like I'm in a competition with anyone. I don't need to say that I'm better or worse than anyone. Because I'm just a person. I'm not brilliant. I'm not special. And that's fine. I learn as I go along. And that's how we live our lives. So, anyway, maybe a little bit more gentle, more kind and understanding side of me that I haven't shown too much in the past, since I'm usually a little intoxicated and a little impassioned. But anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.